Well, hello there, beautiful rays of light. Thank you for joining me on the Hill Spot podcast. I am Nikei S Salas, your host, spiritual guide, well-being educator, and all-around inspiration giver. This is about promoting healing. We want to promote healing so we can live better. When we are doing better, we are able to enjoy our lives. And how do we do this? We do this by positively affecting the different aspects of the self, whether that be mentally, physically, emotionally, and the spirit. The spirit loves that. It goes along for the ride. So make sure you subscribe so you can be notified of upcoming videos and life teachings. Thank you for joining me. Peace and blessings. Thank you all for joining me again. So we're going to get right into it. First of all, let's break down the difference between a job and work. Well, a job is something most of the time we really don't want to do, right? It's something to help pay the bills, right? Doing things to take care of ourselves. Or are we? We're going to get into that. But our work is something that comes natural to us. Something that, or many things, right? Because we are of the multiples. We are, as the divine does, keep evolving, keep multiplying, and we multiply as well. So it doesn't have to necessarily be one thing. Our work, again, comes natural to us. I give an example. I speak for myself. What I am doing now as work, yes, I am self employed. I'm an entrepreneur of different businesses. Nikei S Salas Holistic Coaching, where I teach well being, how to live better, which is, of course, had an inspiration in there as well. But also under the umbrella of Nikei S Salas Holistic Coaching, I have my new business, KIZ, Keeping It Zen, where I promote items, not only sell, but I promote items to encourage others to live better through mindful messaging. So this is my work. This is something that is I love to do, first of all, and I create it with no problem. Um, Whether it be from different things that I'm doing with the business as far as creating products with KIZ, creating services, doing services with Nikei S Salas, holistic coaching, whether it be YouTube, um, this podcast, which is under YouTube, my posts and different things. I love to do it. I love to inspire people. I love to teach people how to live better, how to live well. And most of all, I believe and I love to do so by showing how I am doing from my own life, right? Because that's the best teacher. We speak and we teach of what we are. That is the greatest teacher, right? So, again, going back to a job is something out of obligation. And even sometimes when we say that word obligation, check yourself, scan yourself, you're from head to toe in your body, how you feel when you hear that word. Doesn't it kind of feel, or it gives a more constrictive like tone to it, or make you feel constricted? Well, that's exactly what it does to the body, because our emotions and our mind dictate, instruct the body, right? So if we are feeling unsettled, not at ease, even when the word obligation, or we do something out of obligation and not truly from what we love to do, the body acts from that, or even reacts, because we've learned that reaction and action are two different things. But when we are doing something that goes against what we love to do, what we enjoy to do, and that's why I consistently talk about doing things that you enjoy. Your body is in harmony with that. You are in sync within yourself. Emotions, mind, body, and the spirit is on board with that, right? And from that, we manifest. It branches out just like a tree. It branches out into our life and how we live. But if you go to the seed of it, the root, and a person is doing something they do not enjoy it, and sometimes will we do things that are not 100% I believe so. I know so. I speak for myself, right? Because it's best to speak from your own experiences. But we should not do that majority of our days of our life. Because again, it causes constriction, and it actually, again, like I was saying earlier, it is it is the body fighting against itself, the different parts, emotions, mind, and body, right? So if they are not in harmony in whatever that we do, it causes blood pressure to rise, respiration to rise, different vital signs to be uneased, unsettled, right? And we know consistently of being uneased what that creates. It creates disease, right? And I wish you well, right? It's all about being well so we can enjoy our lives and live better, right? Not only have longevity, but have great quality of life. That is very important. So again, when we are doing our work, the things that we love to do, we enjoy, we are in a harmonious state. So harmony, let's even break that down to that equals being in homeostasis, right? Your body is at ease when it is in this state, and it's also more calm. So if we are more calm, we are more at rest. And I'm not talking about sleeping, but I'm talking about you being in a, because you could be in a state of rest throughout the day when you are awake, right? You are, and that is being in a more calmer state. And of course, when it's time to lay down and get more rest, right? What we call sleep, that is allowing the processes, the different things that's going on in our body, and of course in our mind, to calm down even more so our body can do what it needs to do to repair and rejuvenate and refresh us for the next day. So when we are doing more of our work, the things that we love, the things that we enjoy, I encourage others, when I talk to people, when I coach clients, when I teach, I encourage them to do those as much as they can possibly handle, right? Because everybody's tolerance level is different. So, again, for me, my example, I just got through working, doing some things on the computer, and I was such in a joyous state that I was what you would hear many call, or athletes call, being in the zone. That you are just so in that moment that time slips away from you. But when we are not in that state, right? We count the seconds, we count the minutes, we count the milliseconds. But when we are doing our work, again, doing things that we love, doing things that we enjoy, we are surpassing, we are forgetting, we are not holding on to the concept of time, because that joyous state is just a state of being where it wants more of it. So it wants you to do more of it. So again, with me, when I am doing my work, the different things I do of my work, since I am more calmer in those states, depending on different things I'm doing throughout the weeks, the months, I may need less sleep. And then on other days, depending on what's going on with me, I might need more sleep. But unfortunately, when a person is doing a job or doing something they do not love or enjoy consistently, again, it might not be 100% of us doing our work, because life is about balance, right? Sometimes we do the things that we truly don't enjoy to just to ground us down to this earth and remind us that we're humans, right? But again, we want to do our work more than we're doing the jobs, the opposite. So when a person is doing jobs and doing things they don't love, they don't enjoy consistently, like I said before, it creates unsettling in the body, in the mind, in the emotions. And when that is done more, it can create disease. That's why there are different diseases that come from stress, because that is stress. The body is in a fight with itself, because we know that inflammation happens from flight or fight. For example, a person is in the forest and they see a bear. God forbid that happen to anybody, right? And the body is meant to go in flight or fight mode, right? To protect, so you can run. So your blood pressure, respirations, all these different things, they go up to help catapult you, to give you that what you need so you can get away. However, when we are in that inflamed state, because that helps to increase cortisol, and so though cortisol is needed, but too much cortisol, right? Too much inflammation causes disease. It can cause different disruptions in the body, whether it be um, diabetes, whether it could be high blood pressure, and different other diseases. But again, when we are in a more calmer state, it decreases our chances and our risk of getting those things. And I want you all to do what you love, what you enjoy more of. Okay? I wish you all well. Thank you again for joining me. I am Nikei S Salas, your host of the Health Spot podcast. Make sure you subscribe to be notified of new life teachings, inspiration, well-being, education. And I'm also going to leave the link to my new business, KIZ, Keeping It Zen. I'm going to leave a link below. All right. Thank you all. Take care. Peace and blessings.